I grew up like many Denver natives, just hoping that John Elway is my real dad.
I've decided recently that since I have cerebral palsy, I would like it if at my funeral, my pallbearers also had cerebral palsy. You know, just dragging the box to the hole.
Hi, I'm comedian Christy Buckley, and I'm here today with artist Thomas Detour Evans. We're going to be painting a mural today, and I am so excited. And just to show my excitement, I have created a little bit of art of you.
Wow.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank
it's
you.
$100.
Are you sure you have enough?
Yeah,
What are you trying to paint?
like a turkey. You know, one of those hand turkeys?
You know what? Let's go get some ideas. Come on.
Okay. All right, Detour, so why don't you tell me a little bit about this piece?
This piece is in Rhino on a place called Nocturne.
Awesome. That would make sense. This is Nina Simone, obviously,
Yes,
and
yes,
this is
yes.
a jazz club.
Yeah.
So how do you choose the other subjects you put in your paintings?
So like you said, a lot of the pieces that I choose to paint are people that have been influential in my life, whether it's Nina Simone with her music or whether it's just people that I know in the community.
Why don't we go take a look at another piece of somebody that you do know?
Awesome.
Let's go.
This is my friend's son, Britton. He's about 5 years old.
Awesome.
And basically, I just wanted him to know that you don't have to be famous or an athlete to kind of be immortalized on a wall.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't have to be famous.
You don't
That's
have to be
such
famous.
Pressure off my shoulders.
No one can know
Okay.
about you at all.
God, what a relief. So who's the most famous person you've ever painted?
I did paint Jay-Z and David Letterman for David Letterman's show on Netflix.
Never heard of him. All right, how can I help?
Let's have you like fill in this whole area
Okay.
with that red that you got right there.
Okay, good. Man, just me and you, buddy, making some art.
That's
This
what's
is
up. Wow, okay.
Are you Banksy? Legally, you have to tell me if you're Banksy. Blink twice if you're Banksy. I don't know, Detour. I think that you could sell these things.
How would I do that?
I'll show you. $1 million. You can't take it home, but you'll know in your heart it's yours. All right, Venmo me. It's that easy, man. Are you a good person?
Yeah, I try to be as much as possible.
Good for you.
Hey.
I should try it. Thank you so much, Detour.
Awesome.
My ex-boyfriend lives down the street. He's gonna have to drive by this every day. Oh my God. This is real. I'm not even acting anymore. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you so much.
Awesome. Let me take a picture.
Hey everyone, I'm Corey David, a local stand-up comic and host of the Mile High Update based here in Denver, Colorado. And we are Denver.
I'm Ho Exotic. I'm the illegitimate Butch granddaughter of Jake Jabs. And we're here at Denver's exclusive private exotic zoo. Now ain't no governor, ain't no mayor of Denver gonna tell me I can't exploit these cats and make some money off of them. So today in quarantine we're offering a special. Come to the Parliament Exotic Zoo and take a picture with my animals. This here's Randall. She's cute and furry and lovable, but she'll rip your face off if you hold her for too long. I'll kill you! I'm just kidding. I won't kill no cat. No way, no harm. This is Huey. She's a Black Panther. She don't ever know what's going on. She hardly knows her name. They say the Black Panthers is dangerous, but Huey Newton is just cross-eyed. Everybody here at the Private Ho Exotic Zoo's got some kind of disability. So come on down. We'll safe distance. I'll just throw the cat at you from 6 feet. Randall, get over here, cat. Come here. Come show 'em what we can do. She a $30,000 cat, and she'll rip your face off if you don't act right. Randall, sit. You see that? I'm the tiger champion. I've been training her since she was a kitten. If you come today, you'll get exclusive opportunity to meet Denver's oldest dinosaur. This is Michelangelo. She lives a real complicated life in this shell, and she don't let anybody tell her what to do. Michael, come out. Now, I raised you for the last 28 years. You'd think you would come out to say hi to the people. Don't worry, if you come today, she'll warm up. Sometimes you just gotta give her a belly rub. I'm Ho Exotic. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you come to the Private Exotic Zoo here in the city. Exclusive access to wild cats like Randall. The governor says only essential businesses is open, and this is the most essential business in my life. Hi, Randall. She loves her daddy. Butt sniffers, hey, quit sniffing each other's butt. Hey.
breaking me down. I'm seeing with fresh eyes all the things I never realized in my concrete life. Oh, my concrete life gets old sometimes. Out here, we light a fire to cure the blues. Out here, I'm stripped down, I got nothing to prove. I am new but old, filled with stories gone untold in my mind. And I'm always in a rush. But out here, I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time. It's just more than an escape. I'm feeling more awake, and the mountains have a way of breaking me down. I'm seeing with fresh eyes all the things I never realized in my concrete life. Oh, my concrete life gets old sometimes. It gets old sometimes. This is more than an escape. I'm feeling more awake, and the mountains have a way of breaking me down. I'm seeing with fresh eyes all the things I never realized in my concrete life. Oh, my concrete life gets old sometimes.
My name's Corey David. Welcome to the Mile High Update. It is getting crazy out there, and lawmakers are starting to bend the rules in order to help small businesses. In addition to food, bars and restaurants can now start offering alcohol like cocktails and beer to go, which I, for one, couldn't be happier that road sodas are finally legal. Isn't that awesome? Used to have to be really slick about it. Put beer in a coffee mug or maybe a kid's cup. Now, I don't even have to explain to a police officer why I have a fully rimmed margarita glass in my cup holder. It's almost as if we asked, how could this get any crazier? And then the government said, hold my beer. Last week, the city of Denver threatened to close down every liquor store and weed dispensary in the city, to which Denver residents responded by flooding every single store in town. So democracy still works, that's good news, and it forced lawmakers to have to reconsider. So the Great Prohibition of 2020 lasted all of 4 hours before weed and alcohol were deemed essential. Unfortunately, for people like myself, in that time, I had already whipped up 5 batches of bathtub gin to capitalize on the upcoming prohibition, which I started packaging in these milk jugs. So if you need any gin, please send me some money. That would be great. I can't guarantee that it's good. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, that's good. That's great. So if you need anything, just DM me. You can Venmo me some money. I'll send you whatever. I'll take any money that you have. We are sitting on a lot of product right now, so anything helps. Please, please. Side note, I am also out of milk jugs. And so is the grocery store. If you could send any of those, that would be great. I haven't taken a shower in a week because there is still an entire batch of 100% American-made hooch sitting in my bathtub. So please, anything helps. The term essential has become a word that lacks clear understanding, much like the word great. To some people, the word great means good for everyone, and to others, it means for just rich white people. Last week, liquor stores were deemed essential, causing some people to get really mad and in an uproar. But what they don't understand is that some people are so dependent on alcohol that if they quit cold turkey, they might actually die. Which is why now, more than ever, we should be talking about alcoholism like the disease that it is. Just like marijuana can offer medical grade services, we should have medical grade booze. You would go to the doctor and get a note, or a booze badge, if you will. We wanted to call it a liquor license, but that was already taken. It works the same way. You would just go to the doctor, and instead of telling them that you have glaucoma, you just tell them that your marriage is failing. This is for people that actually need whiskey to survive. Not like a teenager that drinks Skol like it's water, but for adults that are stuck in quarantine. With teenagers that drink Skol like it's water. Maybe now bartenders will start to get the respect they actually deserve. Like, pour me a scotch, doc. I need my vitamins.
You're masking your thoughts, but your soul needs footprints that lead me straight to you. Easy wasn't made for people like us. It's never enough to just be fools. But you met me at my coldest, and somehow you softened me. But I was just too young to notice that no one had watered me. Looking at the past and knowing nothing's gonna be the same. Holding on to present like a gift I wanna give away. But you know we bought tomorrow, and every day after that we own the rights to this future, and I ain't gonna give it back, no. I ain't gonna give it back, no, no, no.
that juice, that crunk, that funky stuff.
Do it to me, baby, I'm feeling it now, so push up.
Give me that heat, that sweat, that juice, that crunk, that funky
Can
stuff.
you keep up, tell me, can you get down with this funk?
That sweat, that juice, that crunk, that funky stuff.
Do it to me, baby, I'm feeling it now, so push up.
That juice, that crunk, that funky stuff.
Hold that thought, you keep interrupting my groove.
Well, I wanted to tell you look really pretty tonight, and
You should pause, this conversation is killing the mood. Turn it up, no time for talking, wanna see your body rocking all night long. I don't care what's in your pocket, wanna know if you can rock me all night long. Can you keep up, tell me, can you get down with this funk?
Give me that heat, that sweat, that juice, that crunk, that funky stuff.
Do it to me, baby, I'm feeling it now, so push up.
Give me that heat, that sweat, that juice, that crunk, that funky
Can
stuff.
you keep up, tell me, can you get down with this funk?
That sweat, that juice, that crunk, that funky stuff.
Do it to me, baby, I'm feeling it now, so push up.
That juice, that crunk, that funky stuff.
Hold my drink, they playing my favorite song. Let's groove tonight, you don't have to speak, you don't have to hold up the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Turn it up, no time for talking, wanna see your body rocking all night long. I don't care what's in your pocket, wanna know if you can rock me all night long. Can you keep up, tell me, can you get down with this funk?
Give me that heat, that sweat, that juice, that crunk, that funky stuff.
Do it to me, baby, I'm feeling it now, so push up.
Give me that heat, that sweat, that juice, that crunk, that funky
Can
stuff.
you keep up, tell me, can you get down with this funk?
That sweat, that juice, that crunk, that funky stuff.
Do it to me, baby, I'm feeling it now, so push up.
That juice, that crunk, that funky stuff.
this is Doctor Rock the Shocker, and I need you to funk me up. Oh yeah. Can you funk me up? Ha! I said feet don't fail me now. We've got the science. For your minds. It's that Grand Alliance. Ha! One more time. We got the science. For your minds. It's that Grand Alliance.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching the We Are Denver Network. It's a collection of the dopest artists and creatives that we have available in our city. The whole point of this network is to help artists get paid, so pay attention to their handles and payment information at the bottom of the screen. And if you like what you see, send them some money. Even a few dollars from a few dozen people goes a really long way right now. Remember, we're all enjoying art to help keep us entertained at this time, so give back to the people that are making it.
If there is one claim I have, it is that I am the father of the cone cut. This here is a traffic cone. And I'm working on a relief print. So the history of the cone cut starts here. It starts now. It started 14, 15, 16 years back, 1999. Printmaking has a long and rich history of being the outlaw of the arts, of distributing ideas to people, teaching literacy, and giving social commentary to the masses. Not all printmakers are scoundrels, thieves, and have to resort to digging through the garbage and putting prints up out on the street. Some printmakers actually hold jobs in academia, or they own a proper shop with retail and teaching. They aren't guerrilla the way I am.
Just kind of the fun part. It's funny, when I first met Frank, went over to his house and was looking at these things, and in the way he prints them by rolling that big roll of paper over them, and it just seemed like something that would
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Headroom Sessions Studio. Headroom Sessions is a live recorded music series that takes place every month at Recreative Denver. Musicians get a career boost with marketing materials like videos, photos, and audio tracks. Audiences get to witness the production process and learn about some new music, and the rest of us get to enjoy a sense of community and make new friends. Find out more at headroomsessions.com. And in the meantime, enjoy this selection of some of our favorite sessions. I'm Elle Neff, co-founder and curator of Headroom Sessions, and we are Denver.
The results are in. In the case of America, Christopher Columbus, you are not the father. I'm writing this poem on Columbus Day, picking at scabs from old wounds that have yet to heal, reading old history textbooks for inspiration. If there's anything more painful than an old guy telling his story, it's when it's wrongfully told. I still remember the first time I learned his name. Mr. Washington's words sounded more like a rifle. Christopher Columbus discovered America. At that moment, I felt the thunder beams crack the sky. I was in first grade, and even then I understood that something was missing. So I raised my hand, and somehow it felt like an Indian revolt, like I was shooting wooden arrows into the mouth of a steel cannon. What about the natives? How can you discover someone when Mother Earth already spoke our name into existence? And Mr. Washington's eyes turned into smallpox, into blankets, ready to exterminate any question that I had. Well, the Indians were just a bunch of heathens, undressed and uncivilized. And suddenly, our classroom turned into the battle at the Little Bighorn, and the ancestors said, "Today is a good day to die, and I'll be damned if I let this fool lie." But I was 7 years old, excluded from Thanksgiving dinner. The scoldings I received felt like massacres at Sand Creek, like braids being cut off at boarding schools. They say the only good Indians are dead Indians, so they cut our hands off if we didn't bring enough gold. And if you really wish to exterminate the savages, you must start with their children, because nits make lice, and lice are bloodthirsty. But here's the irony. When Columbus first encountered the Taínos, he gave them the name Indios, meaning in God, or God's children. Someone please tell me why we worship a man who kills angels. I guess he read the Bible the same way he read map coordinates, with his eyes closed. Yet today, we still celebrate the world's biggest mistake. The truth is, Columbus never even stepped foot on what we call America. Yet his bloody spirit still lives on. And the hungry trigger fingers of police officers killing our people at high rates, through the oil pipelines that stretch themselves through our reservation and sacred lands, America. Is there not enough blood underneath your fingernails already? You have tried so hard to bury us underground, but you forgot that we were seeds. Our red tree will always blossom, and you will never cut us down.
Supposed to be a song about small town America, and ended up being about a guy selling Oxycontin. So it's called The Ghost of the USA.
The sun goes down, the sky grows dim, summer hangs heavy on the wind like hammers hanging from the limbs. Honey, baby, of the dogwood tree, you and me sitting in the shade, making lemonade out of poverty. Honey, baby, I'm all right. I'm okay. Just another day living in the ghost of the USA. Honey, don't you know I pay my bills with prescription pills? 'Cause pushing Oxycontin, OD's working at the paper mill. Don't you know I play 5-card draw with tarot cards? Black is the color of my true love's heart. Honey, baby, I'm alright. I'm okay. Just another day living in the ghost of the USA. Got a concrete mind and I paint it hard. They're tearing out the drive-in, or they're putting in another Walmart. But you know that's fucking fine with me. Wait and see. I'm gonna get the hookup from the fella at the pharmacy. Honey, baby, I'm alright. I'm okay. another day, living in the ghost of the USA. One of these days that money gon' come rolling in. One of these days I'll be sitting up in the catbird seat, my friend. One of these days I'll be rich enough to be an American, but until then I got myself a Colt 45. Man alive, keeping up with the Joneses kinda makes you let the other shit slide. I've been living in rear-wheel drive on the ice. Oh, try to tell me how to live, boy, when you ain't even alive. On it, baby, I'm alright. I'm okay. Just another day, living in the ghost of the USA.
Hello, thanks for tuning in to the Headroom Session Studio on the We Are Denver network. Don't forget to show your support by donating to the PayPal and Venmo links on your screen.
We're Luke and Nikki of the Dollhouse Thieves. This kiddie pool that we're in with beer and our baby is our happy place. And we are Denver.
Keep this brief, I haven't got a lot of time to spare. Lately I felt weak, and maybe it was something in the air. But I haven't been me for a while, and I feel like I haven't really seen who I used to know. Till my time with you, I hadn't any clue of who I was. And I was getting by, I was wasting all my time just because I never did believe that I could ever quite achieve my all of these expectations and never pull through. But after all, it wasn't music that made me fall. It wasn't any sound at all. It wasn't music after all. It wasn't not music. Oh wait, but did you ever know where all the time would go when we were young? When our love 5 years again unknown, and you and I would go beyond the sun. The answer, and anything could happen. But we started to forget those childhood dreams we had. But after all, it wasn't music that made me fall. It wasn't any sound at all. It wasn't music after all. Oh.
for Sun Ra and his orchestra. If you find Earth boring, just the same old, same thing, come on, sign up for Spaceway Incorporated. If you find Earth boring, just the same old, same thing, come on, sign up for Spaceway Incorporated. Me and my niggas put the war in Warlock. Spell casting under the solstice, dice game transmutation circles, herbs to ritual fire, mixing potions in the back of a Cadillac, protected by black cats and black gats. Our co-star coalitions will dap you up and read your palms, psalms, manifesting molecularly, hexes from my exes or a new magic wand, twisted with tourmaline on onyx grid lines. What is ancestral cannot be fooled with smoke and mirrors. My people defy space and time. Our memories portal jump through our bloodstreams. My grandmother could see the future. I was 7. She handed me a notebook and said, "You're going to be a writer." My high school graduation, she gifted me a set of luggage. That's how I ended up in front of you today. We are fulfilling prophecies where I can no longer fetishize my sickness. I must alchemize the venom alkaline, like the way we turn words into money or spellcast a crowd in less than a minute. If you find Earth boring, just the same old, same thing, come on, sign up for Spaceway Incorporated. If you find Earth boring, just the same old, same thing, come on, sign up for Spaceway Incorporated.
This song is called Ooh Wee. We've got it, the scissors that you asked for. I will make the cut, an incision. You are a head case. Now look at my white coat. I'm gonna write you a prescription. I'm gonna make you well. Pay me just a tiny little fee. Just a tiny little fee. Just a tiny little fee for me. I know that you can't afford it, but just look at the conditions in which you're in. And we've got the remedies, yeah, to cure your heart, your mind, your soul, your soul. No, I keep that, I keep it. Pay me just a tiny little fee, just a tiny little fee for me. Ooh, pay me just a tiny little fee. Oh, I get it, yeah, I get it. And me, low and B. Lo and behold, the queen has lost her throne. What hell just as high. I get it, yeah, yeah, I get it, yeah, yeah, pay me.
Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Headroom Session Studio on the We Are Denver network. Don't forget to show your support by donating on the PayPal and Venmo links. This is my happy place. This is where I do my morning and night sessions of meditation and breath work. It's been very helpful in these times. My name is El Javi and We Are Denver.
So you're thinking that you wanna go, and I'm thinking not to wait to go, there's no way to go. Do what you wanna do, I hit a maker. Do what you wanna do, wanna do. Open up your blind eyes, son, don't turn the other way. Open up your blind eyes, son, the truth shall remain. Open up your blind eyes, son, don't turn the other way. Open up your blind eyes, son, the truth shall remain. Hearts away, hearts away, hearts away, hearts away. So you're thinking that you wanna go, and I'm thinking not to wait to go, there's no way to go. Do what you wanna do, I hate to make it. Do what you wanna do, wanna do. Open up your blind eyes, son, don't turn the other way. Open up your blind eyes, son, the truth shall remain. Open up your blind eyes, son, don't turn the other way. Open up your blind eyes, son, the truth shall remain. Hearts away, hearts away, hearts away, the 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 hearts away.
Who's the last idol you killed? Did you use your hands or your mouth? What did you do with their name? Did you burn it on cedar in the pit, send it scattered and belly up to the stars? Did you sink it face first in the murky bath, or did you keep their letters like a trophy, something worn close to the chest or nestled beneath a floorboard? Did you gild their ghost in a poem or a love letter, regretting the finality of your ex? Did you write their elegy in stone to mark the place where you both fell victim to the violence of ego? Who did you wish to become? When did you realize this world wasn't big enough for the both of you? How did you bury it, palms full of earth, sifting through clenched fists, one after another, until the whole event leveled out? How did you bury the relief of claiming your life as your own? As you walked away, could you feel the past rattle your bones, the echo against your sternum, the reverb of the holes we carry, that realization that no one is ever truly alone? What did you hear when you woke the next morning, still half drunk on that bootstrap mythos of individuation? What did you say to that dawn dangling your projected best self just over the horizon? In that haze of afterglow, what do you believe? Do you believe in redemption and resurrection and trial by fire and saviors and salvation in the afterlife, in damnation and deliverance and prophecy and predestination and exaltation and invocation and epistemological liberation and theological liberation and pedagogical liberation, physiological liberation, etymological liberation, axiological liberation, and reclamation and reparation and reclamation and reparation? What do you believe? Do you count your own breaths? Do you count yourself a god? Do you count your blessings as curses or your curses as blessings, or do you forget your place altogether? Do you think you got away with it? Do you think you outran witness? Do you think hauntings are real the way I think hauntings are real, the way I know the past seeps in through the skin and ghosts linger, held there, floating between the gut and the lungs? Who's the last idol you killed? And how long did it take for you to steady your hand? These are murderous times. You've got to be sure. You've got to know where you're headed. You've got to know the enemy. You've got to know where you've come from. How long did it take for you to steady your hand? And what are you going to make now?
For me and no one else. Faced out all my teenagers, now I'm so
Hey friends, this is Matthew with the Headroom Sessions. Thanks for tuning in to the Headroom Sessions studio on the We Are Denver network to see some of Denver's best and brightest in music and poetry. If you would like to support these artists directly, please use the links that show up on the screen during their videos. If you would like to support the Headroom Sessions and our mission, or Recreative Denver, the creative reuse nonprofit and community art center where all of the Headroom Sessions take place, please use the information on the screen now. I hope you all are safe and happy, and from all of us at Headroom Sessions, we are Denver.
We are Churchfire, and this is Headroom Sessions number 9.
This land is your land, this land is your land, from the California to the New York Island, from the to the. This land was made for you and scene. It is the year 2019. I stand in a school auditorium amidst immigrant and ESL students. They could not keep quiet today. Teacher expresses her disappointment. Look stage right, Mr. Adams. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Mr. Adams tells us, you just don't know what you want. And true, our youthful bones sit silently in the unknowingness, in the future is still ahead of us, in the still trying to learn Mr. Adams' language kind of sense. No, we don't know what we want. Mr. Adams tells us, you don't know how to treat your freedom. And true, see, Mr. Adams, we are still looking for it, searching between home country and this land which you call yours, laced in all of your whiteness. So no, we don't know how to treat our freedom. See how our accents mean that some part of this is not our own. It is handed over to us by you, then taken away from us by you, Mr. White Man. Pardon, prostimi now, Mr. Adams, how your type of freedom must feel. Mr. Adams tells us, maybe it was better before you had tasted this sweetness, and we think maybe we have been led to poisonous tree with the prettiest little apples. But Mr. Adams, we do not know the word for poison. We did not know it was not our time to eat. So we sit silent with sugar-filled mouths, ashamed to have eaten from your tree, Mr. Adams. We think you may be playing God again, and how we don't trust him either. Mr. Adams says, maybe we should monitor you more closely, stands above her, breathes down her neck, asks questions he knows she won't answer, and she does not look up at him. Only become smaller, Mr. Adams, don't you love it? When we only become smaller. Mr. Adams comes up with a better idea, excitement in his voice and smirk upon his face. Maybe I should call your parents, pull them out of work, have them hold your hands everywhere you go. And wouldn't you know how lovely it would be to hold our parents' hands, Mr. Adams? See how Father knows only of work, loves me in every dime he begs me to have, but doesn't know how to dry my tears, doesn't ask me questions, Mr. Adams. Why aren't you asking us any questions? Why are our voices so hard for you to hear? And in the end, Mr. Adams tells us how it doesn't really matter, because at least he can sleep at night. Because Mr. Adams knows who Mr. Adams is, unlike us, stuck between homeland and his land, between learning his language and keeping our own. And when Mr. Adams directs them to leave, no questions, no lockers, only the sounds of their seats, I too stand. Say nothing. Mr. Adams, you really know how to get a silent crowd. The voice come chanting as the fog was sinking. This land was made for you and me.
So, despite the anxiety that we just talked about, we still feel like we got the world in the palm of our
Glasses at a
hands.
phantom, can we understand it? What is apropos? It's the power of thought. It's the intuition granted to write a new plot. Got the world in my hand, God, pomegranate. Glasses at a phantom, can we understand it? What is apropos? It's the power of thought. It's the intuition granted to write a new plot. Got the world in my hand, God, pomegranate.
20-cent hit, paradigm shift. Race against time, mind over wrist. Matter of the heart, tempo let it play. Beat my own drum with the coca pay. Lay if I'm a playwright, but the world is my stage. Who spectates? Deterrent in the cactus. Chicken in the basket, mom play game strange. Legs in her breast, lay eggs on the rest. Cruel concepts of impending doom. Made from concepts from the world's cataclysms. Battle wounds crawled out from a shattered womb. Cast in the shadows where the shadows cast you. Clean up your mind, some wastes in the past. Space is a vacuum set on full blast. Subjective thought tantrum. All beliefs is manning. Anything possible with infinite chances.
Wake up, wake up. I'm trapped in this game, street shattered, my friend. You still couldn't walk a mile in these shaders. Used to stare in the mirror, used to stare at the inner. Third night straight with no dinner. One day if mom will remember, she knew that I was too young to defend it. She say, don't say a thing. Sean say, swallow your pain and we go.
Man, swallow that shit.
A couple 100,000 miles along this dirt road just to find the spot to rest our egos. We were hungry, all we had was a spliff. I needed guidance, Pops gave me a fifth. I needed real love or just one hug. But love eludes me, feels like she sees right through me.
We smoked a lot, for lunch it was an oatmeal cream pie.
For dinner we just cry.
For ball our fists, pound the ground, and look up at the sky.
I mean,
why are we even here if we would just wanna die?
I mean,
glances at a phantom, can we understand it? What is apropos? It's the power of thought. It's the intuition granted to write a new plot. Got the world in my hand, God, pomegranate. Glances at a phantom, can we understand it? What is apropos? It's the power of thought. It's the intuition granted to write a new plot. Got the world in my hand, God, pomegranate. Glances at a phantom, can we understand it? What is apropos? It's the power of thought. It's the intuition granted to write a new plot. Got the world in my hand, God,
pomegranate.
Hey everyone, you're watching Headroom Sessions Studio, a collection of some of Denver's most unique and talented artists. Like what you see, follow Headroom Sessions on Facebook and Instagram. I am Irina Bogomolova, and we are Denver.
always trying to figure out your ethnicity. I'm like, hey Sammy, before we say grace, when you're thinking about God, how many arms does he have? About.
Hey, this is Sammy Anzer, and I'm here at Il Posto with Andrea Frizelli.
Frizzi.
Hey, you guys are here with Sammy Anzer. I'm at Il Posto with the chef, the great chef, Andrea Frizzi.
Good job.
Oh, I got it. You're an award-winning chef. You have 4 restaurants, great reviews. Everyone loves your places.
Thank you.
What's your plan B if this whole cooking thing doesn't work out?
So this is my kitchen where the magic happened.
Oh, this is nice. I see you got a nice setup. We've got some ingredients. I knew we were going to be cooking today, so I brought some ingredients of my own.
We're gonna go shopping.
All right.
Let's go.
Tell me something.
Yep.
How'd you get started with cooking? What was your first dish on Kids Top Chef?
You start not as a passion, you start as a need, because my family had a need and we work in a family business. Then I went to Culinary Academy and I realized I was really good at it. And then I kick ass and I like it a lot and it's my life. It's pretty much how it works.
I get that. It's kind of like for me with Pokemon. Like when I first started playing it,
really?
There were a lot of people playing it. I was
What
like,
are you
wow, I'm
talking
really
about?
good at this. I'm a natural.
Are you proud of it?
Yeah, I'm a master now.
You're a master of Pokemon?
Grand.
What's your name?
My Pokemon name?
Yeah.
Bad Boy.
Wow, that's a horrible name.
Hey, so I was thinking maybe you could show me how to shop because I feel like I'm good at shopping, but then every time I leave the supermarket, I always just have Eggo waffles.
You have to shop with your heart, not with your head.
Okay,
You have
here.
to shop like, okay, I'm going here. What is gonna make me happy today? Which kind of food gonna make me happy?
What's gonna make us happy today?
A risotto is gonna make us
Okay.
happy, like crazy happy. We're gonna get the best rice. What are we on? For
Oh.
risotto, money can buy. This is Acquarello. This is a Carnaroli. This is the best grain of rice for risotto. So.
It sounds good.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, can you hear the ocean? No, because
No.
it's rice. So
There
we're
you
gonna
go.
get that.
Okay, one
we're gonna
thing
get,
down.
We're gonna get some olive oil. A
Olive
really
oil.
good one. What do you think is a good one?
Okay, I'm gonna shop with my heart. Let me think. I feel like this is a good olive oil.
No, because it's peanut oil.
Okay.
All right, all right.
This is the one right here.
Okay. This is from actually Toscana, so it's a little IPH.
Tuscany.
Tuscany. A little
Why did you
IPH.
just say it like that?
Because it's Toscana, because it's my country, not yours, so I say whatever I say.
Okay, okay.
All right,
All right, let's
follow
go.
me. Nice shoes, by the way.
Oh, thank you. All right. What's your cooking catchphrase? You know, because I like a cooking catchphrase. Like I have one. I have a cooking catchphrase.
What is it?
This is gonna be good.
We're gonna graduate you, turn around, turn around. Turn around,
Oh, this
turn
feels
around.
nice.
Still steer.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, we're not talking about it. It's never
Okay.
happened.
Oh. Oh, that was good. That was good.
Good luck with comedy things.
Good luck with the cooking.
I'm okay. I think we should get a cigar and go on
You
a
wanna get a
patio.
cigar
Yeah,
with
go on
me?
a patio. Yeah,
That's so cool.
just for you.
Wow. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Franzo, an actor and wine connoisseur right here in Denver, Colorado. And you watching We Are Denver Network. Cheers.
What up? Excited to see you guys. Sometimes with comedy, it takes you places where you don't think that people are always going to be receptive of you. And with that being said, I got asked to do a show in Boulder, Colorado. I was in between pay periods, and I was like, let me just go get the money. And the closer I got to Boulder, that's when things started to change a little bit. My GPS was like, turn around, abort mission. You're not going to make it. I was like, it might not be that bad in Boulder. It was bad in Boulder. And the closer I got, that's when it started to smell different. It smelled real vegan-like in Boulder. Smelled real granola-y-like in Boulder. I don't even know if that's a word, but granola-y-like in Boulder. There was a lot of plaid in Boulder. Subarus. A lot of man buns. The homeless people look successful. These people look like they came from a 2-parent household. So I'm on Pearl Street just taking it all in, and I was going into this store, and I was behind this beautiful, beautiful white woman, surprise. And she had her beautiful white baby with her, another surprise. And between the doorway and the baby and myself, she caught my reflection, and she turned around, and she was like, oh, Mommy, she scares me. I've never had a baby crucifix, but this baby gave me this. And when she did it, I was like, you scaring me. And it was like a scene from Mortal Kombat. She just stood still. And I could hear my grandmother say, this is a teachable moment, Shanae. Do not let this baby continue to go on through life thinking that all black people are scary. Some, but not all. I was a freedom rider so that you don't have to experience situations such as this. And I was like, you're right, grandmother. And I heard Rosa Parks say, finish her. So I kicked the snot out that little baby. Oh my God. Oh my God, I kicked the snot out that little baby. She lost a little Tom shoe, some little granola fell out of her pocket. Her hair moved just a little bit. Like, y'all called that abuse. I called that therapy. So I'm looking at her mom because I'm ready to give her the same thing. And I'm like, you probably taught her this. And she was just like, oh my God, thank you. I was like, thank you? She was like, thank you. She was like, this isn't even my daughter. She's my stepdaughter. I was like, what? She said, we had a rough day. I was like, really? She's like, will you do me a favor? I was like, absolutely, Megan. She was like, will you give her? She's like, will you give her another one? I was like, absolutely. She's like, wait, I'm going to do it in my DJ Khaled voice. I was like, go ahead, Megan. She was like, another one. So I just knee-drived on her. Oh my God. So I'm not welcome back in Boulder in no time after that. I recently did Ancestry.com because I wanted to know what was going on with me besides the obvious. And it came back that I was an Afro-American white woman. Now, like, the 2% was like Nova Scotia, and I was just like, let me just ride this wave. So I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I did Ancestry.com. Said I was an Afro-American white woman. She's like, Nay, whatever you do, be careful. She said, because you know white women are crazy. And I was like, indeed. So I hung up the phone, and I was like, I got to do some stuff that white women do that is going to make them proud of me to say, yeah, sister, welcome to the team. So there's these white women looking at me intensely, PBS. And I'm going to give you the list of things that I've done, and you give me the you go girl or flip your hair to let me know that I'm heading in the right direction as an Afro-American white woman. The first thing that I did, I found the whitest park here in Denver, which is Washington Park. And I touched a dog I didn't know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, I got down there with the dog. I was like, who is this four-legged creature? She's like, his name is Hunter. And I was like, who is he hunting? She was like, nobody, just go ahead and touch him. Like, you could tell that Hunter got all his shots. You could tell that Hunter is in postcards, that Hunter sleeps in the bed, that Hunter goes to Sprouts. So I was like, I'm going to be okay. So I got down there with Hunter, and I was having contractions. I've never been pregnant, but in my mind, I'm having contractions. And Hunter's looking at me, and I'm looking at Hunter, and he licked my face. And I was like, oh, Jesus. And Hunter went off into the sunset. I was like, okay. White woman go met, and write that right off my list. The second thing that I've done that I tried and I'm not proud of as a black woman, but I tried throwing up my food. I tried, but the black woman in me made me keep it. It was like, miss, don't you throw up that food. You keep that food. I cried in the car. I saw it on Lifetime, and I was like, if they could do it, I could do it. Just gotta just. Oh my God, Daddy loves you, it's okay. You're pretty. Last but not least, I tried going to Orange Theory. I pushed the door open. I was like, I'm about to work it. I'm about to be healthy. And I started smelling stuff, and I was like, no, Trump got something to do with this. I don't got to work out that bad. I'll keep my thighs. PBS, thank you so much. My name is Miss Shanae Ross.
Oh, hey there, dude. I'm Christina Pitaluga, and if you're just tuning in, you're watching the We Are Denver Network. It's a collection of the dopest local artists and creatives in our city of Denver. The point of this network is to help artists get paid during this hard time, bro. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled for the artist's handle and pay information at the bottom of the screen, man. If you like what they're about, you can totally send them some money. That's what it's about, man. So even a couple bucks helps, bro. And remember, while we're all chilling and playing Switch in quarantine, man, we're consuming art. So make sure you give back to these amazing artists, you feel me? And continue to enjoy the We Are Denver Network, cause I know I will, man.
Feed me. Yeah, I said I always just want all the other snacks. Can't you see that mess? I said I got my chips in the bag. I said I'm in the grocery store. I'm about to make it on the racks. Can't you see that mess? I said I'm going for the juice attack. Apple juice, sweet tooth. Can't you see I need the boost? Can't you do that mess? I said give me that baby root.
My name is Parnia, and welcome to Life Lessons with me, Parnia. In today's lesson, I will introduce and break down the Let Me Holler at You stance. The Let Me Holler at You stance has a modified ballet fourth position. One loose fist is sheathed with the other hand, and the elbows are bent at 90 degrees. The chin is pointed down, allowing for poignant glance at the person of interest. The Let Me Holler at You stance is not to be confused with the Crip stance, performed by Crips, which bears a similar foundation, but the chin is usually pointed upwards, and it's purposed in posing for pictures or claiming turf. The hands may or may not be in the same position. The Let Me Holler at You stance is specifically used for the purpose of hollering. He may check side to side to confirm witnesses, but his primary focus is you, the holleree. A switch in position indicates an invitation to accept the holler in question. It is up to you to welcome or dismiss it. Thank you for joining me in another life lesson with me, Parnia.
Got that chocolate bar, I said I'm sitting like a star. Then I'm about to eat till I go in my car. Then I pass out because I'm loving all the sweets again. Can't you see that shit? I said he's talking about them sweets again. I got sweet tooth kicking in. I said, what you about to do to me? My friend, yeah, I got them candy bars on deck. I got them candy bars on deck, yeah. Oh, I got them candy bars on deck. Do you want some of this chocolate bar next? Yeah, oh my goodness gracious, got all the candy.
They say it is better to be, oh, what is it? Oh, Marilyn, what was it? Oh, better to be completely ridiculous than, no, absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Madness is genius. That's it. That was the rest of it. Madness is genius. Madness is genius. Madness, what the fuck?
But the idea of insane is sane.
What was that?
Do you want to make some tacos?
Madness is genius.
I hate when you make that face.
I have this on my wall in my room.
Should we go look at it then?
We could, but why? This is the Google generation. As soon as we run out of an answer to something, we just immediately go and look to our phones. We could just, memory. This is why we're all gonna forget things. Do you remember your social security number?
I do.
Oh, good, because I don't remember mine.
Do we have any beer? No. I know, it makes you bloated.
Yeah, like me. Get down a little bit. Yeah. And up. And then back down. And then back up. Yeah. Hey, could you be angry? Angrier.
Robbie, angry.
Angry! Be mad at me. Be mad at me.
It's okay. Can we go now?
I mean, you said that we could be here all afternoon.
Nah, it's just I got shit to do.
I'm trying to build my portfolio here. Right now, all I have is suburban dogs and little toddlers that are crying, okay? I need you. I need a bohemian artist.
Honestly, you take nice pictures, and I'm glad that you started this whole thing, but you need to work on your craft.
That hurts.
Yeah. What are you cheesing for?
I'm not cheesing. It's just, when are we gonna actually listen to a song that you produced?
Okay, it's over.
Robbie, please.
I need time.
Can I have your scarf?
It's a kife.
May I please have your kife? You didn't really leave anything at my house, and it would be really nice if I could just have something to hold when I get lonely at night. Thank you.
It's cool. It's not like you're asking me for my boxers or something.
They match. Doesn't ease the pain, but it helps.
Feels kind of funny.
This is anything but funny, Robbie.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just... I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Who knows?
Get your ass to your mom's house. Get your
pourquoi on a dû se trimballer cette machine jusqu'à New York. Je ne comprends pas.
Parce que j'en ai besoin.
It's freezing in here.
Si seulement tu m'expliquais ce que tu veux.
Non mais tu sais que je suis à 2 doigts de la crise d'angoisse. On a vraiment genre.
Avec des mots.
Did you guys throw this?
Mais on peut trouver un karaoké à
I don't want to
Manhattan.
interrupt.
On est à
but
Brooklyn.
sleeping
Est-ce que
and-
ça va rentrer?
Je
Putain,
connais
ça
pas.
fait 4 jours quoi.
C'est pareil tout ça. Je veux dire, pourquoi
So
on a
I've
dû
had issues in the
n'importe
past
quel
with
karaoké à
roommates
New York, je comprends
that
pas.
turned bad
Soutien
because
psychologique, tu sais bien comment ça se passe.
Et moi qui me soutiens psychologiquement.
communication
Je suis avec toi.
is important.
Payé par ton
Ouais,
mari
genre,
à Paris, ça va, tu
Et
le
là,
vois
là,
lundi.
je suis à New York où tu nous emmènes.
You can just keep it
Marina,
down.
moi je fais des années-lumière de te comprendre.
Damn it, how do you say please in French? What?
What did you do?
What? Nothing.
It's my microphone.
Il s'est cassé.
T'as pété mon micro? T'as pété mon micro? Non mais tu te fous de ma gueule, c'est
Okay,
pas
I stepped
possible.
on it when I walked in, but it was already broken in half.
It was already broken in half. It was already broken in half. This is a fucking joke.
Boris,
Seriously?
écoute-moi, c'est un
Oh
micro,
my
on va en
god.
racheter un, je vais trouver une Fnac ouverte à Brooklyn.
Fnac, non mais c'est pas une Fnac qu'il nous faut, c'est ce micro. C'était ce micro qui me donnait ma voix, qui me donnait mon énergie. Quand je le touchais, j'avais les cordes vocales qui s'excitaient.
Yes,
Tu
I
sais bien,
don't
je t'en ai
understand
parlé.
French, but if you just keep it down.
You
so I go
broke
back
my
to bed.
brother's microphone.
What?
It
What are you
gave
talking
voice
about?
to my voice.
It turned his voice on and now it is off.
No, I understood that part.
Je vais t'en racheter un.
Tu vas m'en racheter un. No, he will buy me a new one and take it off your bill.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We won't pay for the rest of our stay until you get us a new karaoke machine.
A state-of-the-art karaoke machine.
No. See, I was sleeping, and then you guys woke me up when you threw the microphone against the wall. So you broke it, not me.
We
Don't try
broke
to put
it.
the- yes,
You broke it.
did.
That's
I
totally
never
wrong.
even stepped
broke
on
it.
open the door.
This is so unfair.
You know what? You know what?
Lying,
You
man.
guys can just get your stuff and get out. Just go. Get out.
Yeah, sure, we can get out. Yeah.
Yes, get out.
No,
now.
we're not gonna get out. We're not gonna be homeless. Non, 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 on va pas vivre dehors. Non.
We.
Si.
Non.
We.
Si.
Non, non.
No, we.
Si.
Non.
We.
Si.
Arrête de corriger. Non.
Excusez-moi, gardez votre calme s'il vous plaît. Les plans sont très vigiles cette période.
Désolé.
Oh, I'm so sorry, really. I'm
Sorry, we didn't mean
no,
to.
really, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
How are you?
Sorry.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, those are new?
Yes,
Are
very
those
This is
new?
Clara, this is Timothy. They
Can
went-
I?
Hi,
Yes, please,
Timothy.
they have them. She's much better because last night I went and turned the generator off for the whole building, so it turned the heat off everywhere.
This is the one who.
Does very good in the cold.
Wait. You what?
It
You what?
is a little
you,
chilly in here.
Rewind,
What a
rewind. Go
great
back, Chris.
idea.
I went into the generator and I pressed the little button to turn the whole thing off.
The off button. You turned the heat off.
Yeah, all of it. Steven, please. You see, my plants, they need the cold air. They change with the seasons. And if you turn the heat back on right now, they will not recover organically.
He's right. He's right. You can't do this. I have plants in Paris as well, I know. And you
What
owe
are
me
you
a
talking
microphone anyway, so let's just go back.
I'm not giving you any money. You were my Airbnb.
Oh, yes, you're giving me money.
You know what,
No
Steven?
way.
I really liked you at first when we met by the bridge, but now I realize you're just another self-centered, materialistic American
I
male.
see. That's great.
Do I even get reception in Greenpoint?
Hey,
Yeah.
I was just calling to check to see if you're okay.
Oh my God. Robbie, I gotta go. Something's happening.
No, Steven, please. Why don't we just back away from the generator and go back inside?
And your 5-star rating, it's just gone.
Steven? Yes, that's your name. Turn around. Perfect. Stay there. Don't look at me.
Who are you?
No, don't look at me. It's better when it's candid, you know, conflict.
J'ai froid.
And they're French.
Yes, I said to that. It is very cold. So why don't we just warm up inside, away from the generator?
Fine. Let's go inside.
Can I come?
Wait. I feel it. It's now or never.
God.
Shh. He's getting inspired.
I just.
That's nice.
This is good. This was good. It's time for me. It's time for me to express myself, to give back to the world what so far it has been giving me. I just. Yeah. Let's celebrate art and music together.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
What about the microphone?
Oh, fuck the microphone.
Great.
sur hier. Pour te dire que je suis désolé.
Jesus. He actually is talented.
J'ai le cœur vraiment serré. Et plus envie de tout casser. Si j'ai crié, si j'ai frappé, si j'ai fait du mal encore une fois autour de moi, c'est que je peux pas m'empêcher parfois. Parfois je me souviens même pas. C'est pas que de ma faute, c'est pas que de ma faute, c'est des trucs à l'intérieur. C'est pas que de ma faute, c'est pas que de ma faute, parfois j'aspire à meilleur. C'est pas que de ma faute, c'est pas que de ma faute, c'est des trucs à l'intérieur. C'est pas que de ma faute, parfois je chante.
Sorry we leave tomorrow.
You're tuning in to the comedy segment, a segment culminated with stand-up artists, sketch comedy, and all-around funny things for your viewing. Now, the reason I love this segment so much is the characters. You know, the boldness that it takes to captivate the audience with realism/hilarity. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking about this. I'm gonna let y'all witness.
Dude, it's freezing out there. Who are you texting?
This shorty I met last week, she's fire. Yo, Ben met her too, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Pretty hot too. Maybe one day I'll be able to find a girl like that.
Come on, man. Of course you will. You're young. You got plenty of time. What are you, like 22, 23?
Dude, I'm 31.
Years old? 31.
You look like a late adolescent teen. Like you're about to hit puberty. Like you can't wait till you get your growth spurt. You know what I mean? Like 8th grade and everyone's getting theirs and you're like, ooh, I'm coming up on it. That's you. It's gonna be a big deal. We're rooting for you.
Yeah, man, you look young. And not cool young. You look gotta be in by curfew young.
Well, I'm wearing a tie. Kids don't wear ties.
Yeah, but you've also accessorized with the JanSport.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, dude. You look like you got mad at your dad and ran away.
Dad just wouldn't let you listen to rap music, huh?
What do you even keep in that backpack?
I don't know. I've got my water bottle. I've got my jacket.
That thing looks heavy.
I've got a phone charger. Actually got a 5-pack. Got a pretty good deal on Amazon.
You got an eyeglasses case in there too?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have a book for light reading when you...
No, but I don't like to read very much.
Okay, well, listen, Ben. You could get girls. Like, you're good looking enough. You got a good face shape. Your shoulders are alright. It's just this whole, like, Bible salesman-y thing you got going on, like missionary in Peru. It's not really working. Why are you looking like this is new information? Surely people have told you this before, right?
You need a jacket.
Yo, you're right.
Right?
Yo, that's exactly what
I have a jacket. I showed you.
No. You need like a cool jacket.
Put that back in your backpack. Tuck it back into your book bag.
Yeah.
Zip it up. I'm gonna show you something. Come over here. Let me show you something. Here, try this on. Right here. There you go.
Yeah, dude, that's it, man.
Oh, this is it. Give us a couple looks, man. See what you got. Let's see, Ben.
Yeah,
Let's
all right.
see, young Ben. All right. Okay. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Yo, what are you doing with your face, man? Yo, just go back to your regular assistant manager face.
Yeah, well, actually, I used to be an assistant manager, Halloween City. Got promoted, executive assistant manager. That's where I learned to hablar español.
Oh, ¿te gustas latinas?
Sí, me gusta mucho. De hecho, tengo más confianza cuando estoy hablando en español.
Yo, why are you doing that with your mouth? Stop doing that with your mouth.
This feels racist.
What's racist about appreciating another culture?
Oh yeah? Go appreciate that culture right there.
White culture? I don't know.
Not even for some dinero?
I'd rather not.
What about this? Mucho dinero? Oh, you're not going to take the backpack.
I always take the backpack.
Yeah, we did a really good job. Yeah, we changed that man's life.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you want to check out my hench?
Might as
See
well.
that girl that I was telling you about?
I'll judge you.
Yeah, so, yeah, you're right. So
Actually, I keep that one.
keep this one and get rid of this one. Yeah. And I'll probably
Get it on.
So check out my profile right here. My first picture.
Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. I'm excited to be doing a show for PBS here. We don't have that where I'm from in Alabama. Closest thing we've got is 24-hour church services on channels. It's a lot like it, but different. And another thing great about this show is before the show started, we showed you how many comedians you'd see tonight, and that's pretty special. That's kind of what that's about. Like I said, I'm not from around here. I'm from a little small town in North Alabama that I'm trying to put on the map, mainly because every tornado is trying to take it off. We don't even live above ground anymore, just like a bunch of redneck moles there, you know. I've lived out here for almost 4 years now, and there's a few things I'm getting used to. This is the only state that I've ever been to where people don't care about the 7-day forecast. It's a big deal where I'm from. I don't know a safer place to be a meteorologist than Colorado. Man, what a job for a weatherman. They're just in the back room, you know, just spinning a wheel, whatever it lands on. They're just, partly cloudy again, 2 times. That's really silly, yeah. Put it up. They don't care. I mean, you guys just buy a Subaru, get a Patagonia jacket, get some trail mix. Y'all don't care. I've never seen anything like it, you know. Let a dusting turn into a foot out here. Y'all just go buy snowboards. Everybody puts on a pot of green chili. You talk about how the snow's actually good for the mountains of What are y'all talking about? Where I'm from, if the weatherman misses, we lose an elementary school, half a neighborhood. He's got pressure. It's crazy, you know? It's a big deal where I'm from. It's what we talk about. You don't know somebody. You come up on a stranger. You bring up the weather. Not out here. Y'all won't talk to anybody that doesn't have a dog. It doesn't matter. And it better not be a full breed. It better be 11 different breeds that you've got. That better not be a full breed dog you've got right there. I'd love to pet it, but it looks, I don't know. It's just a lot different for me, I mean, the other day I was walking downtown and it started to rain, and I pulled out an umbrella. And people looked at me like I was from the future. Like I was a prophet or a wizard. They just wanted to touch my shirt. They didn't believe I was real, This lady, she brought a sick kid. She was like, "Will you kiss his head? He has a bad cough." All I did was watch the weather. I mean, what do y'all do around here? I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's just, y'all go downtown. Go when it starts raining.